Hello, my name is Doris and I have a story about my constant frustration. I'll tell you directly, I am very bad looking, or simply ugly. It's not that I am an attention seeker or something. Who wants to hear things like, "Oh no, Dory, you are so pretty. Don't say that." No one in his right mind would call me pretty. Your looks are a genetic lottery, as they say. In this case, I haven't got a single number called out. Both my parents are nice looking and no one knows whom I've taken after. I am absolutely healthy, no impairments or deformations. It's only my face that makes people startle. My older brother is also alright, like my parents. You know, I would be glad to tell you I'm accustomed to my reflection, but till now I want to call the exorcist every time I see myself in the mirror. However, it feels so nice I can be humorous about it, instead of telling a dramatic story full of suffering. But I have not always had this easy attitude toward myself. As you can imagine, I've collected a gold compilation of motivational phrases and offences that an ugly person can receive through all his or her life. When I was small, it was a bit easier to live with my looks. Toddlers normally don't notice such things, but their parents do. I still remember some comments they gave to my parents when we were at a common playground. "Oh, it is much more important for a girl to be nice and pleasant than having good looks, isn't it?" And my mum's sour expression. My parents have always supported me. They have never called me a beauty, but they have taught me to understand what my strong and weak points are. It turned out to be very helpful in my life. Problems with self-acceptance started when I went to school. You know how cruel kids may be. I've heard comments of any kind, mocking, derogatory, offensive. "In a fairy tale about a princess and a dragon, you would be a dragon. Hey, are you afraid of mirrors? Are you sure you're not an adopted child? You look more like a troll than like your parents." But thankfully they got accustomed to my looks, which is a miracle, because I still haven't. I even got some friends after all. I think I have a nice personality and people like talking to me. But there's always another benefit of making friends with a person like me. My pretty friends looked absolutely stunning in comparison with me, so that was my social role at school, an ugly friend. That sounds definitely better than outcast, but kills your dignity. When I was in my early teens, I took it too seriously. I was tired of mocking and constant reminders of my looks. All my friends were growing cuties and I still seemed an orc compared to them. Obviously, I wasn't going to have a boyfriend. Never ever. My good spirits went down, and I was pretty depressed at the time. I did my best to adapt though. I took special care of my looks, always neat hair, good clothes, well-trained body. I started using makeup early. Mum herself taught me how to apply it in the hope that it could help. Thanks to her, I was still scary, but scary chic. I was even thinking that I would grow up and maybe consider plastic surgery, but, well, I'm not the type. First, plastic surgery is cheating. I think it's more thrilling to live your life the way you have been created. And then, in my case, I wouldn't even know where to start. The only way would be to erase my face completely and to draw a new one. So, as I said, I was depressed. All my efforts to improve the situation didn't work. No one was attracted by me. But I have always done my best to take this situation with humour, because it's easier to survive it laughing than suffering. Once, someone witty gave me a nickname Yoda, because, well, you know, from some angle we looked like twins. And that's what they started calling me at school. I thought it was somehow funny, because it seems that no one meant to offend me calling me that way, so I decided to bring it to the point of absurd. I started cosplaying Yoda. I spoke like Yoda, I called everyone young Padawan, and was always giving out wise comments. And once for Halloween, I came to school dressed and wearing makeup like Master Yoda. Not that I needed too much makeup, to be honest. It was an enormous success. People appreciated and started laughing with me, not at me. That's when I understood that maybe the situation is not that hopeless. I slowly won the hearts of my schoolmates and got the reputation of school comedian #1. I came to realization that people are cruel towards those who are weak and embarrassed, and praise those who are strong and live in peace with their situation. I can't blame them, that's just how psychology works. And that's when I thought I can have benefits from my face, even if it seemed impossible. I have had several auditions in drama schools lately and have received very good feedbacks about my comic skill and unusual face. Imagine that everyone is tired of cute faces, and good actresses with non-standard looks are really valued. So now, finally, I am in peace with myself. After school, I want to go to acting school, and my face will be my trademark. I'm still scary, but I am proud of it rather than ashamed or depressed. And that's what I wanted to tell anyone who is embarrassed by his peculiarities. Be proud of them rather than ashamed, and may the Force be with you, young Padawan. Thanks for listening to my story. For more stories, subscribe to the channel and also share this video with your friends so that everyone knows how important good spirits are.